girl put a garland on the boy. Then the boy also put a garland on the girl. The girl said to the security guard, "From today, I am no longer your wife. I have married this boy. From now on, I will be your owner." The boy said to his wife, "Let's leave from here now," and said to the security guard, "You take good care of our house." Then both of them left from there. Then the security guard became worried because his wife had left him. This boy was sitting when his wife entered the house and said, "I need some money." Her husband said, "The money I gave you last week wasn't enough?" His wife said, "That was for the household expenses, and I need some for personal use." Then her husband stood up and said, "Have you forgotten your place? I picked you up from a poor family and brought you into my home. I made a huge mistake by marrying you. And what are you looking at? You make food for me right now. I will be back in an hour. The food should be ready." Then he left. The girl started thinking. A husband said to his wife, "Why are you upset?" And his wife said, "A day ago, I went to the market and I liked some clothes for myself. I didn't even have enough money to buy those clothes, and I like them very much, so I am upset." Her husband took out money from his pocket and gave it to his wife and said, "Use this money to buy the clothes you like." His wife said, "If you give me all the money for clothes, how will our household run?" Her husband said, "Don't you worry. I will borrow some money from my owner and pay him back later so you can buy the clothes you like." This thought came to the girl's mind. Then she left. An hour later, her husband entered and upon seeing his wife said, "I told you to make food. You are sleeping here?" His wife said, "I'm not feeling well, so I didn't make the food. And I was thinking, you have a lot of money. You should hire a servant for the house so I can live comfortably." Her husband said, "With you here, should I hire a maid for my house? What do you do all day? You were the security guard's wife. You used to go to other people's houses and wash dishes. Have you forgotten that time?" The girl started remembering her first husband. One day she had fallen ill. Her husband came and asked, "What's wrong with you?" His wife said, "I'm not feeling well. I haven't made food for you either." Her husband sat down and said, "It's okay, I'll make food for both of us. You rest a little." And he stood up and left. This girl was sitting, and her husband came and said, "You get out of here." His wife stood up and said, "I left everyone for you, and I married you. Where will I go now?" Her husband said, "I don't care. I will bring another girl in your place." And he pushed his wife. His wife, distressed, left that house. Her first husband was sitting worried in his home. When he saw his wife, he stood up. His wife said, "Forgive me. I wronged you greatly, and the mistake I made is not worthy of forgiveness, but I have already been punished for it. He pushed me and threw me out of the house. Now I understand." She folded her hands and said, "Please forgive me." And her husband said, "Do you know, a poor person only has their honor. If that is also lost, what remains for them? My honor was lost when you married my owner in front of my eyes. Do not ask me for forgiveness, and do not have any hope of living with me. And I want to tell you one last thing. If you want to be happy, you should also consider the happiness of others along with your own. And now you can go." Then she left, distressed. You tell me, did that security guard do the right thing or the wrong thing with his wife?